What is going on, everybody? Thank you for tuning into another edition of On the Road to Victory. I am your host, Jimmy Smith, and a beautiful Victory Monday it is. I hope you're all having yourselves a fantastic day. I know I sure as hell did. I talked so much crap this past week leading into this game that, well, the Eagles better have beat the brakes off them because, oh, baby boy, let me tell you how much I believe in this team this season. Still going to win the Super Bowl. I'm not going to back down from that. And watching a game like this without Jalen Hurts, this team coming together after a loss like we saw last week with the refs and the Commanders joining forces there. Look, that's great. They're going to do it all damn season. They're going to do it in the postseason. That's fine. Come get it. So the Philadelphia Eagles put a straight ass beating on the Dallas Cowboys, 41-7. And my, what a glorious day it was. Still pretty sick. Sucked going back to work. It was pretty tough, I'm not going to lie to you. But it was just great because I just had that spirit. You know what I mean? I was so joyous, pumped up about the birds getting that W. And, you know, Saquon Barkley going over 2,000 yards. And, you know, people creating little narratives. Oh, he's got an extra game if he beats Eric Dickerson. Look, he has 34 less carries. So, literally, you know, he's averaging 5.8 on the season. He would only need to average in those 34 carries 2.97 yards per game. Okay, that's something he's never done. So let's just put that into perspective. If he breaks the record, it's because he's effing good. Nobody cares about the haters out there, but congrats to Saquon Barkley, the man. Wow, what an effing addition that was. So I'm ready to run through some walls. I got chunks of concrete in my hair, got all kinds of stuff going on here. But before I take my hour-long shower trying to rip out half my hair, I wanted to talk some effing birds with you. So I appreciate each and every one of you taking the time here, hitting the like button, sharing, subscribing, all that stuff, commenting down below. Want to hear how you're feeling about this effing team. Are you still with me? Are you back on board? Where are you at with this team? Do you think you're with me in that Super Bowl prediction? I really think that this team, they've got the NFC East locked in. I still think they are going to win that final game of the season. So let's effing go. Let's go. Yes, we talked about this last night. We're going to have one final one for 2024. Then we're going to have a few for 2025. So I hope you're ready for those. Ready to run through some effing walls. Let's go. Liz, appreciate you tuning in. Hope you're doing well. I'm ready to run through a wall right now. Look, you know, I enjoy the offseason as much as anybody. I know people try to jump the gun on that stuff. I've literally today, right when I got off, I saw a bunch of comments, Cowboys fans talking about how the Eagles are going to be in hell and cap space. Like, come on, dude. I understand your season's come to an end. We got playoff football to talk about. So I'll be getting into all that stuff, and we're going to have some more fun. But what a fever dream it was, and what a great time we had. If you guys were tuning in, and I know you were, China, Liz, you sickos, I know we're tuning in hard, and this job has made it insane. And this year, you know, I was like, man, it's really going to hurt my draft stuff. But, you know, hey, I got 7 out of 9 of our picks. So I think I'm, you know, going to just keep doing what I do in these parts. You guys keep showing up and we'll have fun. We had a great time with that. We talked about all the free agents, talked about Saquon, man, how serious it was that he could be coming here. And, you know, I heard people, I get it. DeAndre Swift, he was fun to watch, but he's no Saquon Barkley. And you saw the 9th player in NFL history to get 2,000 yards. And he could break the record depending on what they want to do here. And look, for me, I want him to be healthy for this playoff run. I'd love to see him break the record. But maybe you give him the first quarter, a little bit of the second. But I don't know, man. It's a tough call. I'd love to see him break the record. But God forbid something were to happen. You know, so let's focus on the playoffs, and if they want to get him the yards, I'm not going to be mad at it. And if they sit him, I'm not going to be mad at that either, because either way, I understand it. And if he doesn't play, then you don't have to worry about him getting hurt. Just saying that. But I wouldn't mind seeing the starters here. We got Anthony back on board. Let's go, my man. Appreciate you tuning in, dude. Hope you are doing well. And look, what a game it was last night. We talked about we could beat their ass, but the way we beat their ass, it was awesome. C.J. Gardner-Johnson starting us off with that pick 6. 2 interceptions for him in the game. Man, just incredible. And, hilarious. Hilarious to me that people want me to get into this stuff. And I get that they do because they have no idea what they're talking about. And you always have these little troll asses. Oh, the Eagles are in cap hell. And every year I make videos. And look, I'm giving these people free information. They could literally watch, listen, and learn how this stuff works and be like, hey, maybe I can just go do this myself instead of waiting for this guy. And you saw I played a little game with people. Oh, you all know, we got all these cap experts now and the Eagles content creators. And I thought to myself, now who the No. So I realized they were just taking my work. So this year we played a little game called Let's See If Anyone Puts This Shit Out Before I Do. So I held back on the Eagles draft picks. Every year I give you those. You can go back to all those shows, see how that stuff works and do it yourself. But they don't do it. They have to wait for me. So this year we played a little game and we waited. And we found out nobody, not one single post, not Eagles media, nobody. Because they don't know how to do this shit. But, they like to talk about it. And it's like, all right, man, well, here I come. And I will take you to the woodshed if you think you're going to slander my birds. So, that's just how I roll. And no, we do not. But we'll take a look at all that stuff here in a second. Tiffany in the building. Let's have it go. Appreciate you. Let's go, birds. And look, man, I'd love to see him do it. And that's what I said last night. Give him the first 2 quarters. If you can't do it then, hey, maybe next time. But I just... phenomenal in his first year here. Just 2,000 yards. Just insane. Let me show you guys, as I told you, I would show you, as I do every Victory Monday, the updated look at all this stuff and NFC East standings. Oh, baby. 13 wins on the season. Well, the last 3 times we did that, we made it to the Super Bowl. Well, I think my prediction is very close to coming true. We shall see. The Commanders got a close win last night. Assholes stopped Bijan Robinson from getting 100 rushing yards. Could have won some. But the Cowboys here, shit in the bed at 7-9. The Giants go ahead and win a game. Now there's 4 teams, 3 of them in the AFC that have 3 wins. We'll see how that plays out, if they get the first pick or not. But made it harder on themselves. And, hey, I'm not against maybe helping them out a little bit in a pointless game next week because, well, we're the NFC East effing champions, baby. So, look, we talked our shit all year, and, well, we backed it up. And you saw this team, man, they showed that they wanted this NFC East title, and they went ahead and did that. Now, more importantly, we'll be moving on. So we know that we are the number 2 seed. Now, the question is, who do we play? So it was the Commanders forever sitting at number 7. The Packers lose yesterday, and with the Commanders win, they actually jump in front of the Packers. So right now, if the season were to end, it would be the Eagles and the Packers, the Rams and the Commanders, and the Buccaneers and the Lions. Yeah, that's right. Minnesota is now technically in front of them at number 1 at 14-2. Now, that game is about to begin here. Lions versus the crappy Niners, who you see over there, 6-9. Truly hilarious. And look, they're fighting for, garbage record there. They're not going anywhere, but it is an important game for the Lions. And no matter what goes down, next week the Vikings play the Lions, and they'll be going at it against each other to see who number 1 is. But the Eagles are locked in at 2. I apologize. Still pretty damn sick here. But you see that it could be the Packers. We whooped their ass in week 1. The Commanders, I'd love to see them again. Whoever, though, I've told you, I don't care who it is, where we're at, where they're at, you're getting that ass beaten. And whether it's home, away, that's great. This Eagles team is going to that Super Bowl. I promise you, we are winning that Super Bowl. So you see how it is playing out right now. Tonight, we'll see how these games go, and we'll keep you up to date with all that stuff as it happens, as always. So that's what's up. But Little G, appreciate you tuning in. And, let's go. Your niece was born yesterday. Love to see it, man. I know you've been very excited about it. So you get a big Eagles win. And look, what a great day to be born on for your niece. Hopefully they named her Saquon. But I'm just kidding. But, dude, congrats to you and the family. Hopefully the baby and everybody's healthy, good to go. Love to hear it, man. Congrats to you. What a beautiful day. A day to always remember. So that's what's up, man. Love to see that. Now, we're going to jump into the snap count as we always do for Victory Monday. Take a gander at some things. Now, we're going to breeze by this because obviously we know we had a lot of things going on here. Kenny Pickett was playing, and look, 10 for 15, 143 yards, had a touchdown. Looked good, man. Got hit in the ribs there. Unfortunately, went out. And then Tanner McKee comes in. And this dude throws 3 passes. Well, he threw 4, completed 3 of them. And he gets 2 touchdowns in the 54 yards. No player. And since 1936, since it's been the NFL, dude, nobody's done that. That's awesome. And even before the NFL, honestly. An amazing feat there, but a damn good couple of receivers he had to throw to. But look, man, the Cowboys got spanked by all 3 of our quarterbacks this year, so truly loved it. Running backs, obviously Barkley there with 49 snaps, and they let him get a lot of yards to maybe help him, make it a little easier next week. But 167 he had, and he's 101 away, as we talked about earlier there. So very excited. But Kenny G got a little play. You had Tyrion Davis-Price in there for a few snaps. Obviously, Will Shipley was out for this game. Receivers, AJ and Devontae leading the way. AJ only caught a few passes, but had that awesome touchdown thrown to him by McKee, the back shoulder. Then you saw that one-handed catch he almost made. Holy shit. But Devontae was the one who went out and smoked their asses. So 6 catches, 120 yards, 2 touchdowns. That dude was balling. But Dotson was in there, Wilson and Smith, and they're going to be relied upon next week probably a lot. So we'll see what we got from these young guys. And then tight ends, Calcaterra had that one awesome catch. Then you had Azuma in there blocking away, and then Jenkins as well. Goddard can come back next week, but I will say, as I've said before, I don't think he comes back to the playoffs because it's a pointless game next week. So now that we know it is pointless, just let him one more game on IR. Offensive line, obviously, dominated, but you got Steen, Fred Johnson, Jack Driscoll, some snaps in there. Becton actually is the one who came out. I wasn't sure what was going on there, but obviously we were winning, but I just thought with him going out before everyone, if something had happened, but I know he's had, some injuries. So hopefully everything's good there with him. But that was what was going on with the offense. And then on the defensive side of the ball, another position where, just a lot of positions where you're going to see the backups too, because we're obviously smoking them. But Carter in there doing his damn thing. I love that son of a bitch. Then you have, Booker. I think he had like a sack and a half in there. I love to see that. Jomo was in there. He got the second most snaps there out of the interior guys. So love it, man. And we'll see a bunch of those back end guys next week. Burks was in there. You saw Trotter Jr. in there for a little bit, Zach Bond, but Burks led the way with 51 snaps. You see, he led the defense, and obviously, again, backups getting more time there. But, I thought he did all right. He forced a fumble, and we talked about that. As much as I love Trotter Jr., Burks is the seasoned vet, and I thought he did well. But Trot did get that half sack there, the other part there with Booker, so let's go. But in the secondary, then you had obviously C.J. Gardner-Johnson with those 2 picks. That 1 pick 6 was awesome. You saw Quinion give up another touchdown. That was unfortunate. But look, this defense continues to show why I think they're the best in the NFL. And there were some special teamers, and usually this is a list with a few more people, but those special teams players actually got to play in their respective spots, except for Dallas Gant there, who I told you would probably be elevated just so those other linebackers, Trotter and Burks, could focus on playing defense, and that is exactly what happened. So that was their snap count. Now let's see the top graded guys, and C.J. Gardner-Johnson leading the way. Funny that you don't see Saquon here, but we all know he had a great game. So 94.4 is insane for Gardner-Johnson. Take this all with a grain of salt. But Nolan Smith continues to shine. Devontae Burks was out there kicking ass. And then, of course, Mailata there, always whooping that ass. Now, something from one of the reporters I really enjoyed, Andrew DeCecco. He posted something I really liked. And you can see throughout this season, offense and defense, the top snap lead guys. Obviously, some linemen there, but Hurts in there as well. Mailata was banged up for a little bit, but hell yeah, love to see a healthy line. Defensive side of the ball and a healthy quarterback for the playoffs. Defense, Quinion leading the way, dude. Love that, dude. The rookie. We talked about him starting right away, but the fact that he's playing so well, yeah, I know he gave up a couple touchdowns, but dude, he's a rookie. He's only going to get better. He went to Toledo. Yeah, don't give a shit. This kid's going to be a superstar, already is. Zach Bond, what an addition he was. We talked about what a weapon he would be for Vic Fangio. Had no idea it was going to be this effing good. Then you got C.J. Gardner-Johnson, balling. Nakobe Dean, and they talk about you can't stay healthy, eat a dick. Love it. Nakobe Dean, obviously a little banged up right now, but they've talked about, oh yeah, can't stay healthy. He played like 2 years, dude. 1 year he was hurt. Like the next year you try to come back too early. Like, all right, his career's over. People are nuts. Jalen Carter in there. I thought he couldn't replace Fletcher Cox snaps. What happened? I heard so much chatter this offseason, and well, that's why I make those shows so that these people don't have to hate the Eagles so much and just doubt everything that we do and can learn what we actually do and how we effing roll, baby. So hope you enjoy all that information, but let me jump on over here and big congrats to you, little G, indeed. Love to see that. Love being shared by you guys. Apparently I can't talk today. And Saquon 2000, he's a beautiful man. And yeah, little G, no doubt, dude. Dank, my man. Appreciate you tuning in, dude. And yo, Lynn, hope you are doing well, you sicko. What an effing game it was. And enjoyed talking to you guys last night. But glad to see you back in the building. Let's effing go. And I love all the names. I don't know if you guys saw that picture I made of Andre 3000 with obviously Saquon taking his place, but loved it. Loved every second of it. Michael, my man, hope you've been doing well, my friend. Haven't seen you last couple lives, or maybe I've seen you one in the last few, but hope you've been doing well, my dude. Obviously, I try to make these lives as much as I can. My schedule's insane. I am beaten to a pulp right now. That week off kicked my ass, and now trying to kick myself into gear, and today was just nuts, but we got it in, man, and I was excited all day, just thinking about the birds, thinking about coming here tonight for Victory Monday, and the new guy is actually an Eagles fan, so we had a great time just talking about all the plays. Somebody would just randomly yell some shit, like it was pretty awesome. So I'm pumped up, man. Hope you're doing well, though, and yeah, that game is on here, and I will be rolling out here pretty directly, so if you guys have any final thoughts, any questions, anything you got, I'd love to hear from you. Hey, man, don't even worry about it in any way, shape, or form. And if you have ever rewatch any of these, comment away, man. Always down to talk some birds. Always hope to catch you guys live, though. And look, it's busy during the holiday season. We're all busy people. I get it, man. You don't ever have to apologize. I appreciate you guys taking the time whenever you can. And look, man, what a day. What a day it was, a day of celebration. And we're going to continue to celebrate this week. But you know what's happening tomorrow, right? Behind enemy lines. I don't give a damn if it's the last day of the year. We're going to talk about those Giants. And then on Wednesday, for New Year's Day, we will have the initial injury report for the game. We'll see what's going on, who's banged up. Then on Thursday, you'll get the top matchups. Friday, you'll get the game status report. Saturday, the practice squad elevations. And then, of course, pregame and postgame. Now, I'm hoping for a Fan Friday this Friday. We're going to hope that we get the job done. Have a little relaxation. That would be awesome. But, we'll see how it goes. Hey, man, appreciate you tuning in, Forte. Hope you are doing well. Hope you guys all had a Merry Christmas if I haven't heard from you. But hope you're ready for the new year. Hope you're ready to see the Eagles win the Super Bowl. Most importantly, go Birds. Appreciate you tuning in, Chef Salty. I've been gloating, boating. And, dude, they've been touching my scrotum because I am being real with you. I talk a lot of crap. And I just kind of back it up. You know what I mean? So that always becomes a problem for people. I just need my team to back me up after all of that, right? And when you hit them with knowledge, they usually don't know what's happening. You know, it's like getting hit by Mike Tyson. I feel like they're just like, oh God, like it's all just coming crashing down. Just go down, stay down, take care of you from here. But yeah, and look, man, I don't think we're gonna, maybe get Jalen in there, play these guys for a few series, and then maybe let them rest. Maybe let Saquon try a little bit. I'm not sure what they want to do here, but not against either. Yo, dude, I appreciate you always, your comments. You're always getting in here, man. I appreciate you for that, brother. I really do. I literally can feel chunks of concrete in my hair. Do you hear that? Can you hear my hair? Working, as a mason is tough work, but it's also dirty as hell work. And get smashed up. I destroyed my hand. The first thing this morning, like, I don't know. Yeah, I'm sure you can see that gash in my effing hand. This thing was shooting blood. like it was the Eagles fireworks going off yesterday at the game. 41-7. Fly, Eagles, fly on the road to victory. Yeah, dude. Whew. But nothing could stop me this morning. Like, I was so in such a great mood, and I was still sick. I couldn't breathe. And then, like, first thing was like, yeah, we're just going to be jackhammering up another basement. If you guys could just get it all trenched today, put the weeping holes in, make sure you go get the ADS. I was like, all right, dude, we're back. And, well, we were. We whooped some ass today, got done early. I'm telling you, dude, I came in swinging. It was awesome. And, yeah, we'll see, man. Just like I was saying there. Yep. So from Bermuda. Love it. I'm doing great, man. Doing great. And, hey, I really appreciate that, dude. And Omar, hope you are doing well. Hope you enjoyed the holidays, whatever you celebrate, my man. And a Merry Christmas, Happy Hanukkah, all of those things, Kwanzaa, everything going on. I'm sure I missed. There's always so many I can't keep up with, but hope you guys enjoyed your time. Hopefully you got some days off, some time with family, friends, loved ones. I got all that. Unfortunately, was sick for most of it. Had a funeral to attend, so my week off wasn't exactly grand if you overlook it, but I'm telling you, you guys helped me. You found a way, and I told you I needed that Sunday, the final day of break. I need the Eagles to just go out here and whoop some ass. I need it. My family needed it. We needed that. I know you needed it. The Sicko Nation needed it, man, and we got it. But I'm doing well, man, and I appreciate you. I'm always going to be me, and I know that's not always going to rub people the right way, and that's okay. I like to stick to my guns. I like to speak the truth, and that is not for everyone, but I know it's for you sickos. So that's why I keep coming correct, man. I have had a hard time in life because, well, I tend to be me a little too much sometimes. And we all know Jimmy's a little crazy. So I appreciate you, my man. I really do. I'm glad you guys like it. I'm glad you guys enjoy this show and can gain something from it and deal with my insanity, deal with my busy schedule. I really wish I had, no work like a lot of these guys, or, just their job is to do what I do after I work like 10, 12-hour days. I don't understand how these people can sit at home all day. Their job is to like learn this kind of stuff. They don't watch any football. They don't learn how the cap works, the draft. It's like, and now look, a lot of it's my intuition, understanding, like that's something you can't teach. But like the stuff I do teach for free, they just refuse. Like, I'm not going to watch him. He told me I was wrong and now I'm offended. And it's like, well, I don't mean to offend anyone. I mean to be me. And that is a teller of truth. So, Omar, appreciate you, my man. Hope you're having a beautiful Monday. It's been a glorious day for me. But I'll be back tomorrow with that behind enemy line. So this train keeps on moving. And then, dude, I literally was saying to Chelsea, I'm like, oh, my God, not only do I have to get that ready, but the playoffs are coming. So whoever we take on, I'm going to have a graphic for already. The Commanders or the Packers, like, I'll have something like in the works where, okay, maybe I can work on some of this playoff brackets, some of that stuff. So I'm going to try to get all this stuff together. We'll see. But everyone rest. We don't need it. Yeah. And look, I understand that maybe they don't want Hurts to be out for a couple weeks and want to get him a couple reps. I'm fine with that. If they want to sit him, I'm fine with that. Keep him healthy. So I trust Nick Sirianni. You all know I like Nick Sirianni. I know a lot of his fan base doesn't. I know they don't like Jalen Hurts. I know they don't like anybody on this team. Maybe they do now that we're showing them how good we are. But yeah, man, whatever they decide to do, I trust in them. Let's just stay healthy for this playoff run. Yeah, I appreciate you. I've been sick here for like going on a week. And this morning I was like, please just wake up and don't. And no, it couldn't be that way. And I'm in a basement, dude, just taking dust. And and of course, didn't bring my mask today. Don't tell anyone that. So it was a tough one. But I'll be all right. I appreciate you though. Yeah, and that's what we talked about last night. If you don't want to play him, I'm not against it. If you do want to play him for a little, I'm okay. But this is the NFL. Anyone's gonna be a dirtbag. They're gonna get that ass whooped. And look, that's the thing. You never know. It's kind of hard, to break Eric Dickerson's record, as you can see. So if they want to do it, I'm not going to be mad at it. Like I said, I'd give him a quarter, maybe part of the second quarter to try to get it done, depending on how it goes. If it's like yesterday and you got to wait a little bit to get him going, don't do that. But if you are starting the game off, running the effing ball, now the Giants are decent against the run. They've got some pieces back and things going on that maybe it doesn't go their way, but that's his old team, dude. And I think he would probably love to do that. So it's a tough one. I saw you guys tagged me in some stuff about, people trying to talk about the cap. And I'm like, I do this for free, man. Like, and I'm not even getting paid by YouTube anymore right now. I still got to wait for that. And for free, I actually pay you. I pay you guys to do this. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I pay for this, and that's okay because I love you guys. And, it sucks. I haven't been getting paid. That really blows, but it'll be back soon. And I enjoy giving out knowledge, man. I don't mind it, man. And you'd think these people that make so much money would know how this stuff works or teach people how to do it, but well, every year I sit here and then I see people that claim to be cap experts or they know something, and I'm like, yeah, let me see if they do this before I do, or if they're just one of those. And what really pisses me off is that most of these dudes have like reached out and like, hey, thanks for teaching me this, and then they go on their shows and just do shit, and I'm like, what, you mother? So we'll see, but look, I understand they're ready for the off season because their off season's here. Ours isn't. So as I do every year, as soon as the season's over, you know what I'm going to hit you with, right? Like all of the pieces we can move to save some space. People that are free, the whole free agent list. You're going to get what our cap space is looking like. You will know everything about it, but I don't give that stuff out for free. I want to see if other people can do it too. So I do it when it's time, but I don't jump ahead of myself. I'm not talking about trading for Tyreek Hill, Myles Garrett, Patrick Mahomes, all that weird shit that media gets people with. I'm locked in on the Eagles, man. People could be ready for next season. I'm right here, right now. And I understand they don't want to accept the fact that the Eagles are 10 times better than they ever thought they were. But that's why I called them morons at the beginning of the season. I think Barkley should. Look, that's, a tough call, man. Could go either way. Yeah, man. And I've got a couple of cool masks. But today I got a new bag. And I was loading all my stuff up in my new bag. And I just grabbed some things out of the bag. I didn't grab a lot of the stuff that was next to my bag, a certain pair of gloves. Dude, it was a rough morning. I told you I was pumped. I didn't say I was like, 100% out there, but I did have a good day. Yeah, I know you sound just like my mother, Lynn, but I appreciate you guys. I know you're always on me, and I appreciate you for that. I really do. But yeah, tomorrow I'm going to remember, even though we probably don't need it too much, but I'm going to put it in my bag so that it's always there. I like to do that. But, oh yeah, I put his ass on the cover. That's one of my dudes. Wanted him in the draft a couple years ago and just plays with that fire. And seeing him out there, little ass with his helmet off and all these Giants with their helmets on, like, that's my dog. Even saw that video, like, up close the kid took. Yeah, man, love to see him in there getting it. And that's what he does, man. That's what he does. Got you, Michael. Sorry, I'm trying to keep up here, but and I appreciate that, man. You sickos, can't do it without you, dude. I feel the same exact way. So, look, we're gonna roll through this regular season to kick off. To get through this year, and then we're gonna kick it off this next year by winning or losing this final game. Don't care. But the playoffs, oh, baby, let me tell you, you got a few more wins coming your way, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah, how about it, dude? He's got that fire. I wouldn't doubt that he could probably skate or something crazy. You know what I mean? Yeah, she's on me. You guys are always on me. I love it. I love it. Yeah, no doubt, dude. No thanks. But I still feel like, and this will be like year 3 of being like, I think you might want to draft Dallas Goedert's replacement. I like Alcantara, I do, but we need Dallas Goedert's replacement. I'm not saying get rid of Dallas Goedert, but just like when you had Ertz here, allow this guy to come in, have 2 good tight ends, and then we'll see. I don't think he should be because, the dude was getting attacked by multiple Cowboys there. Just showing that passion. I don't think so. He might get a fine, but don't think a suspension. No doubt, man. We'll get into all the free agents. Oh, you guys know this all season is nuts, right? Like, if you've never tuned in before, just go back to, like, that time period, March, April, like the February, March, April of last year, and you'll see, man, You'll know every single free agent at every single position. You will know every player at every position in the draft. And then I will tell you where I think the Eagles should draft at that position, what players I like at those positions. And you remember last year, I got 7 out of 9 of those guys as Eagles top picks, who they should take. I love doing that stuff. And I know that you guys tune in and you get a lot from it. And it takes a lot of time. I'm not exactly. I usually look forward to it. And I'm like, oh my God, the way work is, man, like, it's going to be nuts. I'm going to really have to like strap down and not have any free time for this. But you guys keep tuning in and I'll keep doing it. And hopefully YouTube will allow me to get paid again. So start making some money to pay for all these damn things. But as I say, you guys can always help out on the PayPal or the Venmo. I think it's a $sign or an @Jimmy Smith 5914. I just appreciate you guys taking the time, though. Hitting the like button, sharing, subscribing, all that stuff. Anything you do to support. I don't ever expect anything from you guys. I love you. I just appreciate you taking the time, most importantly. Yeah, I don't think anything serious will happen there. But hold on. I think I just went right. Sorry, I didn't mean to. My friend did insulation and died of lung cancer at 50 and didn't smoke. So whether down, yeah, no doubt, man. And I do. I usually am pretty good with it. But that shit'll get you, man. And it does, man. Like you forget on a day, you're blowing out the stuff, you're blowing out your ears. It's not something you want to play with. So Warren from Penn State, yeah, he's pretty damn good, man. And we'll get into all that stuff in the offseason. Looking forward to it. 33-41 without her. It's a great team. Yep. Hell yeah, man. A very great team. And they're gonna believe me soon enough that this team's winning the Super Bowl. I've only been saying it since, before the preseason even began. Hey, man, you'll see what I mean. That's why I make those videos, how the defense works, the offense, all that great stuff. We talk about it all off season, show you how the cap works, all this stuff. So you don't have to listen to people that don't know what they're talking about. But, I'm a true – this is where sicko comes from, man. You got to be a real effing sicko to be into the stuff I'm into. And I found you. I knew there were people like me out here that love information, that want to see, everything about the Eagles and don't have to just listen to weirdos that make shit up. I don't get that. Like when you see those like articles like of shit that never happens or isn't happening, it's like that. To me, that's insane. Like I can't stand that shit. But to each their own, I guess. Yeah, Kittle's pretty good, but I'm looking to get younger here, and I've been. So that's what I'd like to see. But yeah, a lot of free agents there, indeed. But Ertz is definitely still good. You saw that last night. Wouldn't have been against bringing him back last year or this year. We talked about that. But we'll get into the offseason stuff in the offseason. But as I said, I got to get rolling out here, ladies and gentlemen. I will be back tomorrow, dropping behind enemy lines with the New York Giants. Talk about what they got going on, how much they suck, letting go of Saquon Barkley. Let's see how they're doing without him. Choosing Daniel Jones over him. Oh, the guy that's not there anymore. And, well, now he's on the number 1 team in the NFC, the Vikings. So, well, that sucks. Love it. But I appreciate each and every one of you who took the time here tonight. I hope you have yourselves a great rest of your night. Hope you have yourselves a great week. It's a Victory Monday. So if it's been a bad day, make it a good one. And I hope to hear from you tomorrow and throughout the week. You know the schedule, injury report for both teams on Wednesday. Thursday, you will get the top matchups with an updated injury report. Friday, game stats report. So who's out, who's questionable. Then, of course, Saturday, practice squad elevations. Pre-game, post-game on Sundays. Let's effing go Birds. But all I've got for you here tonight, if you got anything from this, do me a favor. Hit that like button. Subscribe. Share this bad boy. All that stuff. And, you know what I'm going to be asking for. We got Lynn starting us off. You know what I want to hear. Appreciate you, Vera. Sorry, I'm just rolling out here. I said I was rolling out 10 minutes ago, but actually I think it was 15. But I love each and every one of you. Always want to give you guys some time and keep tuning in. I'm going to do my best to keep pumping out this content to the best of my ability. But, Jeff, have a happy new year, my man. I'll be here tomorrow. Won't be live. Maybe I'll put a little something together for the first day of the year on Wednesday. See how that goes. But I would like to see from you guys start the new year off right? Maybe we'll do that. So look out Wednesday. Jeff, really appreciate you taking the time, man. All of you, cannot thank you enough. You know what 2 words I want to see down below. Maybe you already got a score prediction. Some of you come at me with all kinds of stuff. I don't care whatever's on your mind. I want to talk some birds with you. But that's all I've got for you tonight. Until next. Oh, and always like to say this, and I mean it. You ever need anything, you're going through anything, you need a friend, I am here for you. Reach out. Any of these platforms, message, tell me right now if you did and I didn't see it, something, I would never ignore you. I'm always here for you guys. I want to always be there for you as you are for me. And love you guys. So have yourselves an enjoyable rest of your holiday. Have a happy new year if I don't see you. But until next time, I am Jimmy Smith. And this is On the Road to Victory. You all stay safe out there. And as always, say it with me now. Cowboys!